Good morning, it is February 8th. I'm in Hollywood right now. I'm gonna take some drone pictures of this property which is here behind me for a friend. He's gonna try selling it. He is a listing agent, so he's gonna sell it. He always does. So I flew up the drone and this lady comes out from the building next to me, which is a kindergarten, and asked me what I'm doing, is super upset, and then told me to go somewhere else for safety for the children. I just told her I'm taking some pictures of a house which is like half a mile away, but she didn't want me parked there. So it's not even private property, this is just a street. This one right here, but I'm pretty sure now that it's the one further in the back, but I need to make sure because this Google Maps view does not show a lot. I found it now, but there's people walking around, so I'm gonna take some distance pictures, go even further away so you can see like the whole skyline from all directions and the high-rise buildings, which are probably here on this side, just so that they have a idea of the location. Good morning, it's February 9th. I just came back. Actually, it's not morning anymore, it's 12:30. I just came back from Fort Lauderdale. I forgot this camera this morning, so I didn't film anything, but we brought this custom-made wooden table from Johnny's dad. You guys don't know who Johnny is, but his dad makes tables and furniture, and we brought this table to the new house in Fort Lauderdale, which is very nice looking. It's brand new construction. No one ever lived in it. Next time I'm there, I'll film it. And I have a new achievement to share. If you guys want to look at this, I just hit the 1,000 mark on Facebook. And it only took 4 days. That's crazy. I really hope I don't get banned for what I have been, for the last one I posted. I already had it up twice actually, on different platforms, and it did not get taken down, which was kind of weird. I just hope that Facebook doesn't monetize me. Also, I just got Olivia from her box since I'm home right now, and I'm gonna put her on this heating pad so she can warm up. She's gonna shed soon. You can see the milkiness in her eyes. And I think she's very hungry because it's been 2 months that she's not eating, and she's always like, when she's in her dark box, she's always in strike position. This is growing. I'll need to chop it soon. I wanted all of these little sprouts to come out here too, but only this one grew up. This one is doing well. I'm giving it a quick shake. This is blooming nicely, and so is this. And the last two are gonna open in a moment. I'm gonna feed the fish because I had to leave super early this morning to get to South Beach at 8:30 in the morning, which it's always a problem because there's so much traffic. So I didn't get to do this morning. All I do is just pour a little bit of this in here. And also the fish are starving. I need to figure out something better than just squeezing this light in here every time. Also, I feel bad for them because even though they're very small and they have a lot of hiding spaces, I think I should give them something bigger. But I don't know how I would get them out without emptying the whole bowl. Let me turn on this. I know there's a nice current here, and the water will mix up a little bit. And now I just got this cured aged salmon out. which I'm gonna steam. And then for the evening, I'm gonna have a sort of dry aged steak. Just need a pot with water. This one will serve. And then I need this. And I'll just take my salmon and place it right on there. And that's it. I've been eating it raw and it's very good too. It's cured with sugar and salt, then rinsed off and dried and then left in the freezer, in the fridge until I had to use it, which has been the last week. I ate a little bit every day. Anyway, I'm gonna eat, and then if I do something else today, I might film it. Let me show you guys something. It's now the 10th of February. And $2,069 from Facebook Reels. It's now 3 p.m. I haven't had breakfast except my coffee, so I'm gonna make some food. And then later today, probably around 6 or so, I have to head down to downtown because this one group of people who are renting a house, they have announced on social media that they're going to have a house party. So if that is taking place, it's gonna be a problem because neither Airbnb nor we do allow house parties because these are vacation homes, not party locations. So I might have to drive there and stop whatever is going on. It's the last day of their stay too, so I just hope there's no problems with police or something later on. Okay. You can keep meat open like this in the fridge, no problem whatsoever, as long as it's dry. Because if you cover it, then you have all the moisture stuck inside and it's gonna spoil even faster. So all I have to do for this meat to dry age by itself is just to replace the paper on the bottom. Now I'm gonna slice off a thick steak, make some food, have some fresh bananas, and get ready for later. It's good thickness. Sharpen my Damascus steel knife. But this is a beautiful ribeye. And this, same way it is, goes back in the fridge. I have 2 more portions right here. I'm gonna put some butter inside the pan when I fry it. So I'm gonna remove all of these fat globs of fat beforehand. It is a ribeye, so there is gonna be a piece of fat in the middle either way, but I don't need all of this exterior extra fat. I'm not throwing it away, I'm keeping it to render down, but I don't want that in my steak, just because it's not necessary. Save it here in the freezer until I can have enough to use it. When you guys are cooking, always keep one hand clean for your knife and to touch things, and the other dirty for whatever you're doing. perfect golden brown. And I'm gonna take the butter here, melt it away from the steak. And once the butter loses all its moisture, I'll put the steak in because I don't want this to get soggy. And then put my bananas ready. I'll put my steak on here and pour some of the butter before it burns on top. Perfect. Now while the steak is resting, I'll sort of cook these eggs in the leftover butter. I don't need to mix in or do any spices or salt and pepper because the steak dropped all of the salt. And I don't want to overcook the eggs, so I'm not even like stirring it. I'm just moving it around in the hot pan. Might not be the most appetizing, but it tastes much better if not overcooked. And that's it. Perfectly balanced meal. Good morning. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, but my eyes are still like sleepy. It is the 11th of February, and I think I ended my last video with saying I might go out to deal with some house party. And I did not have to go because their house party didn't start until 2 in the morning. I was prepared to go in the evening. Their little posts at 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. or something. I was prepared to go. Midnight, it was a little noisy, but no one really to be seen in any of the security cameras. So we just told them to keep it low, keep it quiet, and they responded instantly and said yes, no problem. And then like 3 in the morning it started happening, lots of cars started showing up and people, and eventually our security guy, his name is Big Dave, he's like 7 feet tall, wide as a door, he went and removed some people from the premise. And now I'm on my way there because I'm very certain that I will encounter people who are not supposed to be in the house, sleeping, passed out, making problems. Because the people who had rented the house, they said that they have to catch a flight at 8 in the morning, which I believed yesterday. But now I think they either missed those flights or it was a lie. Either way, I'm on my way there now. I'm gonna deal with whoever I find and get them out. It's gonna be a fun morning. I've been here for an hour now. It's not as bad as I was expecting. There were still 3 guys here. They're waiting for their Lamborghini to be picked up right now. It is kind of messy in this kitchen. Let me show you guys. Kitchen here. This side table is missing a marble slab like this one. No idea where that one went. There's a cold pack. Not sure what this is. Lots of bottles, liquor. Stove is super dirty, beer bottles. Mess in the sink. And whatever this stash of bread is. And then let's check the fridge. Some eggs and fruit. Plenty of ground beef too. But nothing out of the ordinary. Some pans. The bedrooms are just used to a normal standard. So my only large complaints are the missing marble slab from the table, and that all of the walls are super dirty from people touching them with their filthy outside hands. I mean, look at this. Same thing upstairs here. I mean, there's some underwear and a shirt out on the balcony too. I'm assuming they kept their little fiesta all on the first floor, and they had like someone making sure no one gets up here, because this is just used to a normal degree. Drinks spilled down here, but that can be done by the cleaners. They did smoke inside. There's some residue of ash and weed, but it's not, there's no smell. It's just a little filthy, the whole house. So the cleaners will be here in a moment, and I'll be out going somewhere else. Back at my least favorite house, there was a group of girls here, so they cleaned up very nicely. They had their bachelorette. There's some slippers here, lots of boxes. Then they bagged up all their trash, a little bit of liquor. I gave this to them just because I didn't want to keep it at my house anymore. And I left a little bit of liquor, lots of eggs, some yogurt, ready to use laxatives. Other than that, everything is pretty clean, so there's not that much to show, not that much to do. Gonna head out again in a moment. I'll grab this pen for myself. Oh, never mind, it's sticky. And then the cleaners will come and clean up afterwards. One more thing I didn't show you guys. Also lots of food here. I don't eat any of these chips and cracker stuff, so I'll leave that for the cleaners and they can take it home. I think those are the same eggs I just got from the other house too. So now I definitely have eggs for the whole month. More than that, actually. I hope I don't spill anything in my car. I need to like secure this in the bag. Put one of these club soda bottles here so nothing can tilt. Yogurt. Little rubber ducky. That's it. Now I can go home and fill my fridge up with sodas. I had this idea last year to buy a vending machine and put it somewhere, because I have all of the free products, so I could make $2 or something from every single can of soda and water and stuff like that, which I don't even have to pay for. But eventually, I don't think it would be a very profitable idea, worth the effort, because it would be maybe like $150, $200 a month in revenue, and that's gonna be 5 or something months to pay off the vending machine, dealing with problems, finding a location. So I don't think it's worth it. It was a good idea though. If I didn't have anything else, I would definitely reconsider it. I might have to go grocery shopping for some meat in the next days because my steak is running out. I have some shredded beef or shredded pork over here too, and some eggs, but that's about it. Got some yogurt today as well. This whole cooler here is full of Coke and root beer and Sprites. I do need to organize all of this just so that I know I have everything. And also in our bar, in our office, we have a little podcast studio now with the bar. So I might stack this one up too. Maybe I'll go by there later and show you guys. Actually, it's Sunday, so I don't have a key fob and it's closed. Never mind. All of this here is sealed and full. Up here is also full but not sealed. Then I have all of this which I just took out from the fridge. And now I just removed everything from that room. I have beers, I have seltzers, I have everything, more of everything, more beers and seltzers, waters, sodas, and this whole cooler here is also full of sodas. And then I have another corner here with waters and some wines which I give away. So I have an unlimited, infinite amount of alcohol, which I don't even drink. I'm always praying for people to leave behind Red Bulls. That's the only thing I really need, or that I want.